Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I hope you're doing very well today. We're going to be watching the finale of The Last of Us. I'm a little worried because it is only 40 something minutes long. It's like 45 minutes long. So are they going to have enough time to expand and go from where they last left off? They just Ellie had just escaped from the preacher guy. What happened and she dealt him a terrible death. And yeah, then they moved on into the snow, her and Joel. You can check out the end of the last video. I go through my whole breakdown of what I think this episode would be. So if you are interested in checking out what I thought, you know, before this even came out, you can see that. I'm not entirely sure. It's either going to go one or two ways. It's either going to be they're going to show a whole lot of infected in this, and it's just going to be this massive action-packed thrill ride right up until the last location. Or the other option that I thought is they're just not going to include any infected in this, and it's just going to be the last location and maybe just a bit before them leading up to it. But yes, more explanation of what I actually think will happen in this episode is in the previous episode, and I still can't see it being the finale with how the last one was supposedly the penultimate episode and it felt like it was mid-series. They're rushing things along a bit, but it is only one episode and it is only 45 minutes. As always, if you want to see the full uncut reaction to this, you can check it out over on the Patreon. Without further ado, let's watch episode 9, the last of The Last of Us. Oh, we're not starting with the... Is it Ashley Johnson? It is! You can hear it in her voice that it is as well. She sounds... Yeah, because obviously she is Ellie in the game. Oh, that house reminds me of the house from The Last of Us Part 2. You know, the house that Ellie gets. That's what I'm going to say. In case you've not played the Part 2. Wait, who does she... Is she playing like an older Ellie, or... I just she's pregnant, so Ellie's mum, maybe? Careful for infected, though. Uh-oh. Careful, careful. Oh no. The walls are broken. Uh-oh. This is not the best time. Water's breaking. There's an infected on its way. She's miles from anywhere, miles from anyone. The house reminds me so much of the house that Ellie was in, like that Ellie goes to. What are you doing? Oh, she's protecting herself. Terrifying. Come on. I want to say Ellie. Come on, Ellie. But she's not Ellie. Maybe she is. Yeah, there's just the groans and the moans are just Ellie all over. No. No. Not the best time for it to have been born. No. Yeah. Cut it, because otherwise it'll get infected. Yeah, she looks so much like Bella there, Bella Ramsey. Just the close-ups of her face. They kind of look similar to each other. I said this previously as well. So is that Ellie then?
Yeah, you totally.
Yeah, it is. Aww. I'm crying already.
Hi. I got you. It's okay.
Oh, I love that she got to play at least Ellie's mum in the series. The Last of Us. I'm so excited for this finale. That was different from the beginning bit. I didn't expect to see... Well, I didn't expect to see Ellie's mum or Ashley Johnson. Oh, God. Oh, God, is she going to have turned? Is she now going to be infected? Well, she was... Because she got bit, didn't she? Yeah, as soon as the baby was attached still with the umbilical cord and she hadn't cut it and she was infected, I thought, cut it. Because I don't know how quickly it passes through. Is that Marlene? She almost seems authoritative, so I think it is. And I can't remember what Marlene looks like, but she looks really familiar.
Anna?
Oh, she's okay because she's singing, but it's really creepy singing. So you know when you see in a horror film when the little girl's in the corner and she's singing and it's really creepy under a blanket and stuff. Okay, she's okay, I think. I'm so nervous. Oh, bless her. Oh no.
It's not your fault. She's hungry. I didn't want to nurse her.
Yeah, because of the milk being infected as well.
I cut it before I was bit.
Well, you didn't.
Before.
Wait!
Take her with you to Boston.
Is that why Ellie is immune?
And I want you to give her this.
Holy!
Her name is Ellie.
Have they like completely retconned it so that her mum being bit and her being born at the same time has now made her immune? Or am I overthinking things?
Pick her up right now.
Because it wouldn't be the full virus that's in her, it'd just be some of the things in there.
And then you kill me.
No, you can't kill her. Oh, no, move Ellie away, That's so weird, because I think of her as Ellie, so same as when we saw Joel.
I can't kill you.
Oh God, I don't know what's worse, leaving her.
Please!
Or doing it. One, she can't go through agony.
Marlene!
It is Marlene. I thought I was right, but I didn't realise that Marlene was this, like, early in the timeline. Oh no.
Cover her ears.
No. Alright, I have to go in there all... Gosh, she went in there all guns blazing, like, yeah, I'm an action hero. Didn't have to do that. Oh. She could have done it from further away. Oh God. So does she know about that, or is that her thinking back to a story that was told to her about what happened, or is this just us looking at her whilst we know, and she's just thinking about her mum maybe?
I found this in there. Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
I love how they're more pally now. He's a little bit more relaxed and
Have you ever played this?
calm. Hey, Boggle!
It's a word game.
I know of Boggle. I never played it.
If you want to beat me at something, it would be this.
Is she alright?
Hospital that way. Maybe the one we're looking for.
Maybe. Yeah, I just remembered. I remember the highway, where they are now. I remember that so vividly from the game. They've done an amazing job.
Take this for me. Thanks.
They keep it. Just worry that infected is just going to run
I had a
off.
guitar in that RV.
Guitar?
Maybe I should find one. I haven't played in forever.
Yeah.
In fact, I was thinking maybe I could teach you. I bet you'd be great at it. You want to learn how to play guitar?
If you don't know, in the game, there's a bit of singing from both him and her, and they both play guitar. I think he plays guitar at some point in the game, but I know she does.
If I ever were to lose you.
And the songs are beautiful. It's in number 2. That highway area was just gorgeous to look at because of me loving the abandoned look. I thought there was a person there, but it was the wing mirror that I could see.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
He's so obvious.
This time I was thinking we'd blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No, so we're gonna cut through that. I had you going, didn't I?
Yeah. I see. I love that he's now joking around with her as well, and he's more relaxed. This is the Joel and Ellie I remember from the game.
Look at this place. Talk about bad luck. Military drops bombs. Not one of them hits the building you're trying to demolish.
Yeah. I can hear noises, and I keep thinking it's infected. That's the one of the stock sounds of a door opening. Usually a big metal door.
It's that door sound effect, and we all have it. This is it. And it's in the film.
If I get you up there, you can drop that ladder down. Maybe we go through that way.
She's not there.
Come on, I'll give you a boost.
Oh, she is? Okay. I thought she'd wandered off. I've loved the episode so far, and we have seen an infected.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Just you kind of seem extra quiet today, so.
Yeah. It's funny in this episode that they've almost switched. He's warmer and less, no, we've got to do this way. And she's very quiet.
Whoa.
No.
Damn it, Ellie!
Don't just drop it on his head.
You gotta
I don't like that she's wandered off.
Ellie!
Come on!
Oh god. That shot reminded me of, you know, in films where you see like a ghost going, just running across.
Ellie!
Come on!
Almost like she's not there. I thought this was like a dream sequence of Joel's at first. It felt very dream sequency. Oh, we are! Oh, thank you to the creators. I loved the giraffe scene in the game.
Don't scare it.
It's one of my favourite bits. It's a lot of people's favourite bits, but
What are you doing?
so cool.
Can you hurry up? Come on.
I wonder if it was when they filmed it. Was it did they film this with a real giraffe on a set, or was it a CGI giraffe? I think it's real. CGI stuff looks very real these days. So. Aww. He's thinking about Sarah as well, isn't he?
Come on, come on, come on!
Don't run off. Oh, we're gonna see the rooftop scene. I remember there being a rooftop with the giraffe. I thought that was it. Was it a rooftop? I think it was in the game. Yeah. There's our Joel and Ellie.
Is it everything you hoped for?
It's got its ups and downs.
I think they're lines from the game.
You can't deny that view.
I'm sure they are.
Is everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs. You can't deny the view, though.
Look, I don't know exactly where this hospital is.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Just roam with her. Just enjoy.
Maybe there's nothing bad out there, but so far there's always been something bad out there.
Yeah.
We're still here, though.
I'm only saying there's risk. We don't have to do this.
There's always risk.
I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole damn thing.
Was this in the game? I like that they're doing this. They're...
After all we've been through, everything I've done, it can't be for nothing. I know you want to protect me. You have. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch, the moon.
This reminds me of the conversation they had.
I'll follow you anywhere you go.
Oh.
But there's no halfway with this. We finish what we started.
Yeah. Have they changed this? Because I remember them having a conversation in part 2, and there was a conversation of them having an argument together, and it's very much like that, but the other way around. Where I thought that was the hospital there, but where they didn't explain it fully. I thought is that the bit where the infected should have been in that tunnel? It looks a bit like it, but smaller. Yeah, in the game, sorry, I'm being very vague by it, but in the game there was an argument they had outside in the city area, kind of near the hospital. And I thought it was her arguing that he doesn't let her make her own choices or something.
Is this a Fedra thing?
They put these places up all around. The first few days after the outbreak, emergency medical camps. Obviously didn't last.
A lot of good that did.
They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
No, she was gone already.
Oh. So what was wrong with you?
Just for this.
The guy who shot and missed.
He allowed her to say Sarah and talk about her a bit. He said don't mention her.
They were way better at stitching you up than I was.
It was me.
Oh.
I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh. So he tried.
Sarah died,
Oh.
and I couldn't see the point anymore.
So he didn't want to go on.
And I wasn't scared either. I was ready. I couldn't have been more ready. And I
Oh god.
went to pull the trigger. I flinched.
And that's why.
The reason I'm telling you all this
I
is...
know why you're telling me all this.
Yeah, I reckon you do.
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
You do.
It wasn't
You-
time that did it.
Aww. It was meeting you. It was meeting you. Yeah.
I'm
They've been
glad that
really good for each other.
that didn't work out.
Me too.
We should probably get going.
Yeah.
That bit was one of the best bits in the episode so far.
You know what I'm in the mood for?
What?
Puns.
Oh.
It's a nice change.
People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon?
No, it's topical.
That's good. That's
Oh, I
good.
love this one. Moon rocks taste better than Earth rocks. Why? They're meteors.
That's
Hey,
terrible.
That's you.
that was bad.
actually good.
That's a 0 out of
all
10.
right, all right. What did the green grape say to the purple grape?
Don't know.
Breathe, you idiot.
That's a 3 out of 10.
7. Minimum.
I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 10.
I didn't get that one. No! Wait! I saw the people really quickly out the corner of my eye, but then I saw that thing jump across and... Oh! Oh, is this going to be how they're going to... Yeah, I think it is. Oh, God. Just trying to take everything in at once. Yeah, this is the hospital scene. Yeah. That's the Firefly logo. It is, yeah.
You got hit pretty hard.
Wait. Why's Marlene there? But
She wasn't hurt.
she told him to bring her there. So why didn't she just bring her?
We
Huh?
lost half our crew crossing the country.
Did that happen in the game? Did she ask him to take her there and then she came along anyway? I'm so confused.
You are the one person I never wanted to be in debt to. But I owe you. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
God, already?
What surgery?
Our doctor, he thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. He's going to remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers, and then we can give it to everyone.
But will that work?
He thinks it could be a cure, Joel.
Is that how the cordyceps works?
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
Oh no.
It does.
Yeah. So she wouldn't come out.
Find someone else.
There is no one else. We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now!
Come on, Joel. Go and get her back. Go and get her. Oh God, I hope they do this whole scene justice where...
Please, you don't understand.
I do.
Well, I said that I wanted the majority of the episode here.
I promised her mother that I would save her child.
Well, you're not saving her if you're basically sending her off to, you know...
I'm the only one who understands.
Maybe she's the only one that understands, but...
I'm sorry.
Come on. Can they not just take like a DNA sample and do it with that?
I have no other choice.
I do.
Is he gonna...
Walk him out to the highway, leave him there with his pack.
No...
If he tries anything,
Oh, he will.
shoot him.
No? Come on, Joel. Well, they've nailed the look of the hospital from the game as well. I know it looks like a hospital, but the way it looks, the dingy, broken kind of look. Come on! Stop pushing it.
I didn't hear anyone say stop.
Cardiology.
Which way?
Is he now gonna... Oh. I thought maybe he was then gonna whip around and open a can of whoopee. Come on, Joel. Don't keep going. We're following him this long, so he must be about to do something.
I said keep walking.
Yes! Oh!
Where is she? I don't have time for this.
Oh, jeez, Joel. Brutal. This is what I mean by, you know, the whole moral thing where they're lingering on shots of the bodies and making us realise that these were... I feel like they're not portraying him in like a heroic light. Oh god, yeah, they're not portraying him in a heroic light. They're treating him like he's, in my eyes, that bit I remember from the game, the hiding around the corner with the guy shooting. I think it's because of the music and the way they're making it, but it is meant to be his fight for trying to save Ellie. I know. But it's... No, he gave up. He surrendered. I don't like the way they're making him seem. I like that he's trying to save Ellie, though. No, come on, he's injured. He's... Stuff like that. I mean, in a second, you're probably going to see a guy holding up the picture of his family or something and being like, oh, and he's still going to be there doing what he's doing. Because they're treating this like it's... See what I mean? They're treating this like it's the downfall of his character, and he's just endlessly, you know, getting rid of people. But at the same time... It's... Wow, they're cutting straight to this bit. Yeah, at the same time, it's what his character, I think, would do in some ways. But we know that he's doing it to try and save Ellie's life. He's not doing it to just be brutal and kill everything. They've done the hallway, though, so similarly to the game. Yeah, they've nailed the hallway, the room, the way it looks. So is the doctor going to be... We know the importance of the doctor now, so...
Unhook her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Oh!
Unhook her.
Jeez, that was... What's that? That was so much quicker than... I thought he was going to talk to him in that. So are they going to... Is it going to be the same as in the Yes, has that been the brutal introduction of... Yeah, it will be, because they're showing him. Oh, and they showed a couple of other people as well, but... I don't remember much after the hospital. Did this bit happen? It's vaguely familiar. I know he's doing it to save her. Is it the right choice? Is it... God, someone's going to be there. Wait. Oh, it's Marlene.
Can't keep her safe forever. No matter how many people you kill, she's gonna grow up, Joel. And then you'll die, or she'll leave.
He's thinking, is she alone? Or...
She lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
Maybe, but it isn't for you to decide.
Or you.
No, it isn't for you to decide either.
So what would she decide, huh?
For either. Yeah, it's for her to decide.
Because I think she'd want to do what's right.
Yeah, which is the conversation that she has with Joel.
And you know it.
She would have wanted to do stuff right.
Even after what you've done, we can still find a way.
I mean, will he let him operate on her though, or did he let them have her? I can't imagine it. No, it didn't. But yeah, I wasn't sure how that would have worked out. Or...
Take it slow.
She's gonna be so mad.
You were running some tests on you.
Yeah, because in this one she didn't have a
Turns out
say
there's a whole lot more like you.
because she got knocked out.
People that are immune.
No, so he just lied to her.
The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work. They've actually... They've stopped looking for a cure.
He killed Marlene. Oh, I didn't know he...
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
Absolutely brutal.
Are people hurt?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody.
Is Marlene okay?
No,
I'm taking us home.
he didn't answer. God, that surprised me with the Marlene thing. I didn't think that he would have done that.
I'm sorry.
They've both known her for such a long time. Stop showing it! Oh, she's okay. She was okay. I thought that was it. No, don't. This is what I mean. They're making him out to be such a bad person. He's gonna go up point blank. Boom. I think, anyway. Yeah, he's...
You've just come after her.
Jesus, Joel. See, Game Joel, I don't feel like would have done that. Oh, you got the soundtrack. This was one of my favourite pieces from the game. Yeah, Game Joel would not have done that. He would have... I feel like he would have been a bit more sympathetic because he knew her. And, yeah, he wouldn't have lied to her. She did. And he probably would have tied her up and left her there. I don't think he would have done that. Like I said, I think they're tying in what happens in Game 2
Well, she got us close enough.
to make us think.
We gotta walk the rest of the way. Probably about a 5-hour hike.
Does she know?
We can manage that.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah and I used to hike like this all the time.
I'm now starting to think of maybe his trauma of his losing his daughter and now he's got her has now sort of twisted his mind into thinking that doing anything to save her is a good thing. Does that make sense?
The two of you are the same. Definitely different kids. Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. So that, she was taller.
But she is very similar.
She had a killer smile. Again, not saying that you don't.
It's just digging a hole.
You know why I think she'd like you?
Why?
Because you're funny.
Because you're funny.
Yeah,
I think you would have made her laugh.
you would have.
Anyway, I bet you would have liked her back.
Yeah, bet I would have.
Yeah, I mean, he's not casting similarities there. I'm not trying to replace his daughter with Ellie. Oh, this bit's really similar to what I remember. They stand and they stand opposite each other. It was right at the end of the game.
Not much further now.
Hey, wait.
Yeah,
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
who was it?
When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend was there.
Oh, it was Riley.
We didn't know what to do, and she says, "You can just wait it out, be all poetic, and just lose our minds together."
Did we see that she did that before?
And then she did, and I had to.
Oh, God.
She was the first to die, and then it was Tess, and then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope.
Yeah,
You can feel like you've come to an end, and you don't know what to do next.
something always comes up. Something always
But if you just keep going,
brightens things up.
you find something new to fight for.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
What, that no one's hurt or...
I swear.
Don't swear that stuff. She knows he's lying. If it's the whole the Fireflies are bad and he didn't do anything to Marlene, etc.
Okay.
She knows. That's it. That's it. What? Oh. There's so much to break down in the episode, but so little at the same time. I can't believe he did that to Marlene, for one. They're changing his character to make way for what's going to happen. I'm sure they are. I am sure they are. Yes, he was, in some ways, you could have said, oh, okay, he was a bad character in the game. But from the light we see him in, because we play as him, we do these things, and we know why he's doing these things, to save Ellie, to get Ellie to the hospital, to, you know, to try and save the world. We see all of that, but from the point of view in the TV show, it's like he's a broken dad. All of these things he's just doing because he's saving Ellie, because she reminds him of his daughter, and he's just a little bit broken inside, and he doesn't really know what's right from wrong, if that makes sense. Like, he's just doing it for the sake of doing it. But yeah, I thought they were gonna, that was exactly kind of the sort of thing I meant, where they're not really going to bring things out. I thought there was going to be a bit more tension. You know, like in the museum scenes that we saw back in, what was it, episode 2, I think? Because it was before the Bill and Frank episode, from what I remember. But how things played out in that, you know, where it felt a little bit more drawn out. But I thought they were going to do that with the hospital scenes and have him battle against the guys a little bit. Maybe that was going to be the end of the episode, and then in the next episode we see the saving Ellie, and I know obviously it was the last episode and that was all they could do, but that didn't feel like a finale. Did it to you guys? Did that seem like a finale? Maybe it's just me. That felt like more of a penultimate episode than anything, and the penultimate episode kind of felt more like a mid-series episode. They could have done so much more. They could have gone into depth about so much more. We could have seen more of a character building with Joel and Ellie, a bit more of the world, and their, you know, progression to get to the hospital. Don't get me wrong, what they did do was absolutely fantastic with, you know, the giraffe scenes, the highway shots, and there, you know, the bit where he says about Boggle and having a bit of a laughy jokey with her when he says about going to grab the dynamite, etc., and then saying, okay, no, you were right all along, you know me too well, kind of thing. Did it seem rushed? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me, but it felt rushed. That could have easily played out over a couple of episodes. Maybe I'm just thinking of things too much in TV form, where things are dragged out now over multiple episodes when they don't need to be. They could just be boom, succinct, one episode, done. But that was too short, I felt. And it was only 45 minutes. Was it 45? Yeah, 45 minutes. It's too short. So am I right in thinking Marlene's been a friend for years, at least to Ellie? She was so close to Ellie, or she was, you know, a part of Ellie's life for years, I think. And then I'm trying to piece together the timelines of both their characters with Marlene, and Joel, as far as I know, has known Marlene for years, I think. At least by this point, I'm sure they've known each other for years. What they did do was very well written. They included little snippets of the game, speech in there, like the whole bit where they're standing on the rooftop and they're looking out. I'm pretty sure some of the stuff they say there was from the game. This is what I said. Remember I said it was going to be all or nothing? I mean, we got one infected at the beginning of it, but that was it. So this is what I mean. It was all or nothing. It was pretty much nothing, because even that was a flashback. That wasn't Joel and Ellie's story. They could have had a bit in the underpass where Joel and Ellie are battling against the infected, and then they come out on the other side. They do the whole it was me that did the mark to my head, and it's you that changed me since Sarah going. They could have had that bit before. That would have almost put up a bit of a fight for both their lives, and this is we're doing this for a reason. We're not just doing it to, you know, wander in. Oh, here's the hospital. Okay, here she is. Blah, 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 blah. And also, they were going to the hospital anyway, so surely they knew what was going to kind of happen. I mean, they didn't really know exactly how it was going to happen. They knew that she was going to be operated on to get some of this stuff, but presumably they just thought, you know, oh, she'll be injected with something, or have an injection, you know, have something taken out of her, like a DNA sample. And that's how it would happen. And also, Marlene being there, this is the thing that got me. Marlene was there. Marlene was there at the beginning. She was the one that told him to take Ellie to the Fireflies, I want to say. And I don't remember if the Fireflies were at the hospital, because I think originally she was meant to take Ellie to the people that... Do you remember where Tess went? There. They were sort of the midway people between where Ellie was meant to be going. I'm hoping this makes sense. I'm trying to piece it all together in my head at the same time as tell you what I'm thinking. But what I'm trying to get at is that surely Marlene could have taken Ellie herself with her big team of people and delivered her to the hospital herself. Did she need Joel to do it? Did she need Joel to lose Tess along the way? Could she have not just done it herself? At least if memory serves me correctly, Marlene was there. And Marlene was the one that told him. Maybe I'm wrong. Did they forget that? Did they forget that it was her that said it? Elsie, I got here and I had a bit of trouble along the way, blah, 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 blah. Just take her yourself. They've rushed things, and they 100%, now seeing it in the full context of the entire series, they've rushed things with the character, with the storyline, even though it's been very well written and very well done, so I'm not putting anything against the writers for that. But I feel like they were probably only given a certain limit of episodes, a certain run of episodes. HBO could have, commissioned another amount of episodes. You've got more time to elaborate your story now. I feel like they could have done that. I know they were probably trying to get Game 1 into Series 1 or Season 1, and then they're trying to get Season 2 to be the entire Part 2. And they're probably going to make, 2 or 3 series out of Part 2. They haven't specifically changed his character because he is pretty much what was in the game, but it's the reason he does things, it's the way he does things, and it's the music and the way they portray him on camera, and the long shots of just seeing what he's done. That's where they changed things. Okay, other than my thought that they've rushed things, like character and storyline, etc., I absolutely adore the series. It is still incredible that they've been able to bring the game to screen, basically. And because if you think about it, the entire game was just, pixels of things being made in a computer. Whereas this has been transported into reality and it looks just incredible. And one thing that I've said pretty much every time that they have not done enough of in this is show Infected. It's a show about an apocalyptic end of the world scenario where there are these zombie-like infected, but where are they? We didn't even see one or two of them, roaming around where, when they're near the highway area, for an example. What were your guys' thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments. Are you excited for Series 2, Season 2? Are you excited to see where things are going to go? Are you not excited with the way they have taken things so far? Is this not your cup of tea whatsoever? Are you just watching this to get someone else's opinion? Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts down below. If you want to check out the full uncut reaction, thank you so much for watching it with me, guys. I really enjoyed that, despite having some things to say about it, but I very much enjoyed it. I can't believe it's the end of the series, or at least the end of Season 1 anyway. Again, that just didn't feel like a finale, but either way, absolutely loved it. If you did like this kind of thing, then please consider subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it, and it really helps to build the channel and to help me to watch more things like this and other things. Take care guys, have an amazing day, and don't forget, if the apocalypse does come, then fight for your lives, and I will see you somewhere in amongst it. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye. If you're still here to the end, you are amazing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to say a huge thank you to my patrons as well. Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Michael, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, and Randy. If you'd like to see more content, there's some more on the screen right now. Have a wonderful day guys, and see you next time.